Kandria is a PC game that recently released on Steam, set in the far future. You play as an android who was fixed after many years of being out of commission. With a vast area to explore, 50 quests to help you get through the story and to experience the world itself, and many more features that are all mentioned on the Steam page, this game has plenty to offer those who want a game where you can do the main quest line and explore on your own. Gameplay wise, Kandria is a platformer pixel art game that has you jumping, climbing, dashing, and hack and slashing your way through this dystopia. You have two attack skills that you can use, a basic and strong attack, and you can use the dash to dodge out of enemy attacks as well. The game can be played with a gamepad, and that is how I played it. I just felt a little bit more comfortable than using a mouse and keyboard for this game. The quest lines are pretty easy to follow, and the locations you have to explore are marked down on your map. I don't think you will ever feel like you are lost or that you can't gain access to anywhere if you remember to climb and dash when you need to. You can even dash up as well. This will help platforming up places since your climbing does have a stamina meter. The quests themselves have multiple choice answers for you to build your own story. And while I did play the obedient and friendly android through my playthrough, I do wonder what the reactions would be if I had answered certain parts more aggressively. There is no autosave in this game. Instead, the game relies on you to find phone booths and save from those. I couldn't help but feel like this was a Matrix reference that was going on here. It was pretty cool, if I'm being honest. There are items you can pick up off the ground, mainly scrap. This seems like it can be used for bartering as well as crafting. I did find a crafting table early on that required a lot of parts I was picking up, so keep that in mind too. The traps are an instant death, but it doesn't seem like you have a limited amount of health. I died many times to the traps and the game never gave me a game over. Instead, you have to start from the beginning of where the traps start, so it's not that terrible, though the traps may get infuriating. The soundtrack is also really good and worth noting. You can even buy the soundtrack on the Steam store if you really enjoy it yourself. Visually, this game looks fantastic, with crisp and clean pixel art combined with a Western animation style visual novel type communication layout while doing quests. The game has a nice aesthetic to it that makes it its own. I really did enjoy the visual experience of the game. Overall, I'd say that Kandria is a really fun game with some very interesting lore. I would have perhaps liked a bit more spookier moments, especially when you get deeper underground, or maybe some more skeletons to show how long time has passed and that the end of the world has indeed happened. You can also change your appearance if you find a mirror as well. While this game does cost $17.99 US on Steam, I do think it's a game you should play. I really enjoyed the gameplay mechanics and also the lore of the game. While there is no voice acting, I had no issues reading the lore of the game from all the conversations you had between yourself and the other NPC characters. I highly recommend this game and I hope you pick it up yourself to play. So there you have it. That's my first impression on Kandria. Thank you for watching. I'm Sin. Have a fantastic day. Please drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed my content, and hit that bell icon to stay up to date on all my upcoming videos. And if you're watching this on TapTap.io or on the TapTap app, I hope you consider following my profile as well. Happy New Year, everyone. Bye bye.